Hi everybody, I just thought I would show you some of the pictures around my county that's been flooded. Most of these pictures, a lot of them, you've been by these places as I've taken you down the road with me. Like this place right here is about a mile and a half away from me, and there's so many pictures that different people have taken most of these pictures, and I have gotten them. I know there's other places that's got a lot more devastation. This picture right here is where I grew up as a little girl. You've been by that building many times with me right there. The rainwater washes out of the mountains and just takes everything with it, and just washes out roads and takes houses off their foundations, and that's the parking lot of the church I attend. You've been by that area right there a million times with me in a car, as you can see. But yeah, it's and it's even worse on down the road. This is the area where I grew up right here. That's the back street of the little town that I go through all the time, that I grew up in. Well, it's been pretty bad, it all happened just over, in just a few hours. What was bad about it is what happens is all the water rushes off these little mountains, and then, again, that's where I grew up, this little area right here. This little church is totally destroyed. You've been by there with me in the car many times. It's just so sad. There's still people stranded up haulers. Water lines have been broken, gas lines, roads have fell in, and these people that lives up a holler like I do, well, they're stranded. They can't get out. You know what I mean? And thank God we live a little in a higher elevation than most of the county. Our end of the county is a little bit more in the mountains, and so especially the road where I live on, and but a lot of these pictures were taken right real close or in the town that I go through in the car all the time. That's on our way to Walmart, that road right there. I think James and I took you on this road not too long ago. We took you down this road. That right there is the hospital clinic that we have in the little town that I grew up in. It's about 3 miles from my house. It's just, I feel sorry for people. That is the 7-Eleven right in the little town I go in, that I grew up in. That is the road. You all have been on this road many times with me, going up the hill. You all have driven by there many times with me in the car. It's just, it was a lot worse than what James and I thought, because, we got a lot of water, where we're between mountains. This right here is down at the county seat. This is probably the worst flooding. That it gets flooded a lot, though, down through there if it rains like it did. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't tell us we had 5, 6, 7 inches of rain in just a short amount of time. And it's rolled off these mountains and just, But I thought I'd just put up a little video and tell you what my county is going through. And not only my county, but several little counties here in southern West Virginia. That road, you've been down that road, that goes right into the little town I used to live in. Right there again is at the hospital. It's shut down, the hospital is, but that little church on the left is the church I grew up in. That's where I attended church all my life. You've been by this house many times. That's right in the middle of town right there. Again, that's on the other side of the county, about 20 miles from me. But it's just all over. I feel so sorry for all the rescue workers. They worked so hard all through the night, trying to get people, because stupid people wants to, drive everywhere, and they got caught in their cars floating down the creek. And that's the bridge right there that I take to go to Walmart. All that bottom right there is flooded. That right there is about a mile from my house. This little area right here. Mile and a half maybe. This is on the other side of going into that little town you've been by there many times right here. Of course, you've been on this road too. This is the road that goes to Rite Aid. Again, this is about a mile and a half from my house, right down the road from me. And that's what, washes out these little culverts here that goes up and down the mountain. That's in the middle of the town, right there. You've been by there in the car with me many times. Right there. You've been by those buildings. Anyway, I just thought I'd share it with you what we're going through, and well, not what me and James are going through, but a lot of people in town are in trouble. Having troubles. This is Melissa reporting from up in the holler. Bye, everybody.